Hey guys, welcome to the tutorial on Matplotlib. In this section, I'll be showing you the concept of figures and how to use figures to create your graphs. I'll also be showing you the common errors and the problems that you'll be facing, while making, while doing your, since you're a beginner. And also, I'll show you the basic plotting commands. Now, I have created a sample data. Here I have put 4 elements in each of the variables. Now to use the matplotlib package, first we need to import it, and I have imported matplotlib.pyplot as plt. You could use anything like instead of plt as np or anything, but the plt is the standard convention, so I've used that. And now the pipeline to create a figure and a graph in Matplotlib is that first we need to specify a figure. So alright, what is a figure? A figure is simply a window. Alright, so a window that something that will hold your this thing, hold your graphs and plots and all. So this frame is what is called known as figure in Matplotlib. Alright, and these graphs will be put inside the figures. That's how the pipeline goes. First you create the figure, and then you put plots and graphs inside it. So let's do that. So first we'll specify a figure. The syntax is plt dot figure, and it takes an argument. So the argument is a numerical value of the figure number. So this is our first figure, so number is 1. And then I'll just plot a line graph. So plt dot plot. Alright, and it takes an argument. The argument it takes an x and y. Alright, and takes an argument, like it takes 2 arguments, the x values and the y values, and then we'll show the the graph. Show. Alright, so let me just restart my kernel and then alright, so here we have our graph. As you can see, the graph does not look friendly. There's no labeling of the axis and what the nor do we see the points and all. So let's just let's do the formatting of this figure. Now first we'll add the labels for the x and y axis. So let's do that. So the syntax here is that to set the x-axis label and y-axis, the syntax is plt.x label, and it takes an argument, a string, and that is the name of the your x label. So my x coordinates, something like that. So the same is the syntax for y-axis. The syntax is my plt.y label, and it takes the same this thing argument. So let's run this. Okay, as you can see, we have obtained our we have obtained x and y labels. Now we would want to plot the points that this indicate the points on this figure. So let's do that. To do that, we need to make a scatter plot. Scatter plot originally looks like this. Scatter plot, and it takes two arguments, the x value and the y value of that particular point. So initially the the scatter plot looks like this. Is just a sprinkle plot of a particular point. So if we overlay this plot on the line graph, then we'll be able to make get the points as well. So that is one common this thing question which beginners ask, is that how do I show the points on the graph as well. So for initially you make a regular line plot, and then you overlay the scatter plot on it, and this will give you the points. So this is how it's done. To show the points, just make a line plot and overlay a scatter plot on it. Now let's just say if you want to plot another this thing another graph on it, so another line graph. So then we'll just do plt.plot, and let's just say we want to plot this time u versus v. Alright, and then we'll again show this. Okay, as you guys have seen, okay, the values are too small, so let me just get a different value. v versus u versus w. All right, let's just take w. All right, so okay, as you guys see, the color has already changed on its own when you make a new plot or anything. Now if we want to, again, let's initially let's just assign, the points on this as well. To do that, we'll make a scatter plot of the same points, scatter, and it will take u and w. Alright, okay, so but as you see guys, the okay, I need to zoom in. Okay, the points in here are shown in blue, but we would want it in green or something. So let's explicitly tell the Matplotlib to convert the points to green. So since we are only changing the scatter points color, so we'll just add an argument where color equals green. I think it's green, yeah. Okay, so as you see, we have explicitly mentioned that we want the scatter points to be in green. Okay, let's try to change the color of this line. So let's make it orange for brevity. Again, the syntax is same, color, and it takes two argument, one single argument. Okay, as you guys see, we can individually change the color of each and every plot and each and every graph or plot that we overlay on each any on the this thing frame. All right, now hold on. Now as you guys have seen, let's say we had a couple of more lines in this graph, then how would we be able to identify, okay, this is the the line of data 1, this is the line of data 2, and some other line of data 3. So for that you need something called as a legend. So legend is something, an indicator which says, okay, blue line belongs to data 1, this orange line belongs to data 2, and some red line belongs to data 3, something like that. So let's plot a legend. Okay, even in legend, the thing is that for each plot you need to specify the the label you want. Okay, so the label will be, okay, the syntax is label, okay, first graph, something like that, first graph. Yeah, let's just put it that way. Now first graph. All right, now similarly for the another plot, we'll again put okay, we call this as second graph, and let's so we have already provided the legends, and let's run this. Okay, this is what as a beginner will be facing this problem. Even though you specified the label for each and every plot, but the label does not appear. To do this, we need to explicitly activate the the legend this thing function for each and every plot that we make, or each and every graph that we make. So if I to activate the legend, the syntax is plt.legend. So what it does is that it takes hold on. Okay, it takes the thing is that, okay, so let's just plot this. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, as you guys see, since we have not explicitly mentioned the second graph to get up we have not activated the legend function for the second plot, so thus it's not appearing here. So let's activate it for the another function as well, plt.legend. Okay, so there we have it. We have both the legends available to us. Okay, one more thing I want to show you guys is the effect of placing the the effect of location of the legend. So let's say I add another plot. Okay, and middle of this. Okay, and let's just say I want to plot x versus w. All right, and we'll make it in red. Yeah, all right, and then we call this the third graph. Okay, and let's say we have only placed the legend till here, and we have not activated the legend function, you know, for this plot. So let's see the effect again. Okay, hold on. Yeah, as expected, even though we have, you know, plotted the third graph, we do not have a legend. So we'll explicitly mention it again. So alright, plt dot legend. Alright, okay, so there we go, there we have all the three legends. Now let's just say we remove this legend. Alright, we just, alright, now again, still, as you have seen, and if we, even if we do not, you know, specify the legend for individual graph, it shows them. How is it possible? So the thing here is that for each figure, for each figure you need to specify the legend only once. Now why would I specify, then why would I say, you know, I tell you guys to specify this legend, you know, after every plot? This is a bit advanced, but it is always safe to, you know, I'll be explaining this in the second video, the upcoming video, as to why would you want to, you know, specify this plt.legend for each and every plot that you make, or each and every figure, specifically each and every subplot that you will make. Alright, so for now, just it's good practice to, you know, specify the legend activation function for each plot. So let's just, okay, let's just, for brevity, well, let's just try this. Okay, as you see, expected, it does work, but good practice is to, you know, specify legend for each and every plot that you are trying to make. Alright, so see you guys in the next video.